Yo, what's poppin', Poke Pals? Rare Boy here, and welcome to episode 2 of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Today we are going to be taking on Rourke, the first gym leader. Before we begin, I'm just going to do a quick recap as soon as the game loads. Here is our team recap. We just have one Pokemon as of right now. We have our starter, Turtwig. I also have the better mic, so if I sound better, you know why. The summary, I checked it in between episodes. He has a quiet nature, which means more special attack but less speed, which is like one of the worst natures a Torterra can have. He learned growth and leafage since you last seen him. And the last thing that I did was I made to Jubilife City, and I got our beautiful Poketch, which I love the way they implemented it in this game. As you guys can tell from the way I sound, your boy is not doing any better with this damn cold. I actually went to urgent care today, and I went to check to see if it's gotten to pneumonia. It is not, thankfully. So it is just a severe cold. They said it's turning into a sinus infection, which is why they put me on antibiotics. And your boy is all doped up right now. I've been trying to find a good time to record where my voice didn't sound like complete garbage. And this is about the best my voice has been all day. So I said, you know what? Let's record right now. It's not going to be a long episode. I am just going to get to Rourke, beat Rourke, and that'll be the entire episode. Now, if Barry is going to be a pain in my rear end and just keep lowering our attack with Growl, then I see no point in using growth against him. But I will withdraw because that is definitely something we have to do. I do have potions, I believe. I think I picked up a potion or 2 potions in the previous episode. Also, you guys did not leave a comment saying like what you want to nickname our Turtwig. So instead, what I'm thinking is I just recently watched and finished Regular Show. It's my new favorite show now. I'm like obsessed with it. And I actually started rewatching it. I'm already on season 3 after rewatching it. So I think we're going to do a Regular Show theme. And I think we're going to name our Turtwig Mordecai, which doesn't make much sense since Mordecai is a bird. But as of right... Actually, you know what? I do want a Honchkrow on the team, so he would be a better Mordecai. So I have to think of a better nickname for Turtwig. I don't know. I'll think about it. I would have named him Eileen because she loves turtles in the show, but Eileen is a girl and Turtwig is a boy, so that wouldn't make much sense. Also, this battle is going to take like a hot minute, so I think I'm just going to skip until the end so you guys don't have to sit here and watch the whole damn fight, because I'm going to be here for a while. So I will see you guys when I defeat Barry. Alright, and we're back. Oh my god, you guys would not believe how long that took me. And I didn't even have potions, by the way. I had to brute force my way through. I was left with like 2 HP or something like that. But I got through Barry. Oh my goodness. Now, I also switched up my controller. I am using the Super Nintendo controller instead of my Pro controller. Just because I just want this game to feel more authentic. Anybody who knows my channel knows I love authenticity. And replaying a Gen 4 game, I feel like the Super Nintendo is the closest controller I have to like a DS controller. So, I think the Super Nintendo is going to make this a lot more fun. That does mean I have to hold down the B button to run instead of just holding down the analog stick and not running. But that makes it more authentic as well, so I like that aspect. Obviously, I can't run diagonally like the game is supposed to be played, because the D-pad does not register both up and right at the same time. He's good. Just making sure. I don't know. I have OCD. But, yeah. So your boy is definitely still feeling under the weather. I took, like, I don't know how many naps today. Just trying to rest my voice. Trying to rest my body and get myself in shape for Monday so I can go back to work. Because I'm not trying to lose any days out of work. Because last year, I had a perfect attendance record, and then this year, I actually had to take a day off, because when I got my booster shot for my vaccine, I got severely sick from the booster shot, which I thought was funny, because the booster shot is supposed to be less of a dosage than the initial shot, and yet I didn't have a reaction to either my first or second dose, but my booster I did. So, go figure. Which reminds me, if anybody in the comment section did get their shot, let me know. How did you guys react to it? Did you have a good reaction, a bad reaction? You know, since this is a Let's Play, it's fun to hear what's going on in your guys' lives and what's going on, because I kind of just talk to the mic. It's kind of just me. I don't do this live, and it can get kind of boring just looking at a screen and talking to a microphone. So it's fun to read comments. I love the support that the first episode got, both on YouTube and off YouTube, because I did have people messaging me in my DMs on my social media saying, I love the first episode, you did a really great job. I want to thank you guys so much. And yes, I do have the audio now from the Elgato. I did not have it. I clicked something when I clicked record and it stopped recording the audio of the Elgato, but now I can see the audio of the Elgato is recording, so we should have audio from the gameplay footage this gameplay. Thank goodness. Again, these episodes are going to be fairly short, and I will be working in between episodes just to progress, so you guys don't have to watch me progress through the entirety of Brilliant Diamond, especially since it is a remake game. It's not like a first in the series. So I'm sure many of us who are watching this gameplay footage have played either Diamond or Pearl and know what to expect of the Sinnoh region, which is why I'm not going to be recording like every aspect of gameplay. But I do want to make sure that I cover the most important aspects of the game. The gym fights, the Elite Four, evolutions, capturing Pokemon, all that other good stuff. But yes, to get back to the nickname situation, since I am doing a regular show theme, if anybody wants to give me ideas for what to name Turtwig, who will be a Torterra at some point, based on regular show, give me some suggestions. I was thinking maybe like Benson, but I don't know if that makes much sense with a Torterra. But I will look through the episodes and see if I could find like a character who's most fitting of a Torterra. And I have to say, despite having a quiet nature, Turtwig does deal a lot of damage. I mean, I know I'm like 6 levels higher than my opponent, but even so, he does a lot of damage, I have to say. I've drank so many mugs of tea today, you guys have no idea, just to try to soothe my vocal cords, and I added some honey to it, because that's good for your vocal cords, and yet my throat still sounds like this. If it weren't for my throat, I'd be perfectly fine, because my headache went away. My nose is still a little runny, but it's gotten much better than yesterday. Yesterday I couldn't even function. I was constantly blowing my nose. Today not so much, and I'm glad. My dry cough is still there. Every now and then I get a dry cough, and some mucus comes up with it, which is nice. I'm sorry to anybody who's eating right now and I'm talking about this stuff. But, you know, that's what's been going on in my day. I did go to urgent care, like I said, but the urgent care that I went to is like a couple blocks from my house. So I walked in the cold today. It was like 38 degrees today in New York. I walked a couple blocks, went to the urgent care. They gave me the prescription. I told them where my pharmacy is. I walked like another 6 blocks to get to my pharmacy, only for me to find out that my pharmacy is closed on the weekends. So then I had to walk all the way back to the urgent care. Oh, right, he's in the mine. So I had to walk all the way back to the urgent care, and then I had to tell them to send it to another pharmacy that I go to. But this one was even further than the first one. So this one was like twice as far as the first one. So basically I was walking outside in the freezing cold with a mask on for like over an hour. Just trying to get this prescription, my antibiotics, and the special nose spray that he prescribed for me. But that was my day, my exciting day. Oh man, I should have bought repels. I'm hoping this episode isn't too long, because like I said, I just want to fight Rourke, get you guys updated on the series, all that other good stuff. But speaking of the series, so in between episodes, I did get the Poketch, as you can see here. What is your favorite app on the Poketch? If you've played through Diamond and Pearl, or if you're playing through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl right now, what is your favorite app in the Poketch? Me, personally, I love the Team Preview. This app right here, this has always been my favorite, because sometimes after a battle, I'll be like, okay, I'll go on to the next fight, and I'll forget, like, I got paralyzed in the previous match, or that a Pokemon needs healing, but this thing constantly reminds me of the status of my team, which I think is the most helpful and the most useful app. And not just app, but like bottom screens in general, because after the Poketch, the bottom screens were kind of underwhelming for the DS games. Like Sun and Moon had the Rotom Dex, which wasn't bad, it told you where to go, but other than that, it wasn't really much of a use to the player. And then for Black and White, they had the C-Gear? And the C-Gear was okay if you were playing online or if you were connecting with a friend, but if you were playing by yourself, it really had like little to no functionality for the player, which I didn't like about it. It was such a downgrade from the Poketch, which is like by far like the pinnacle of the bottom screen. And then X and Y kind of alleviated that with the super training and the O powers and all that other good stuff that came with the bottom screen. And I think that was the second best bottom screen. But in all honesty, Diamond and Pearl had the best bottom screen functionality and features. And you know what? We should definitely buy potions before we fight Rourke. Because what I'm thinking is I'm just going to set up a couple Groats and then leafage his Pokemon and call it a day. And maybe the D-pad is not the best way to play these games. As much as I love the authenticity of it, I don't think it's the best way to play. Where is the march this way? Again, it's been a while since I played through Sinnoh. I haven't played since, like, Platinum. Okay, let's see. Potions. Let's get, like, 4. 4 should suffice. And if need be, I could withdraw and stall them out. So we could do that as well. Yeah, the character feels a little clunky with the D-pad, I have to say. I think Game Freak definitely wanted the player to use the analog stick more than the D-pad, because the D-pad definitely does not have as much responsiveness as the analog stick. Also, I'm sorry if you guys are hearing my fan whirl. I had the situation with the fan under control on my laptop, but then once I upgraded to Windows 11, I cannot get to my fan settings. I don't know why, and now it is just on full blast constantly. It is so annoying, especially when I take my laptop to work and I'm trying to record a video, you know, not the audio part, just like the gameplay footage, and the fan is just whirling, and my students are looking like, what are you doing on your laptop over there? And I'm just like, don't worry about it. Do your work. But yes, I could definitely see the audio on the Elgato is moving, so I'm so happy for that. Alright, so we set up a couple of withdrawals, so now we could definitely take a hit from Cranidos, because he's my biggest fear right now. So I'm going to set up like 2, maybe 3 Groats, and then we should be good. Now, Sturdy did not function the way that it does today in the original game, so I don't know if Rourke's Geodude has Sturdy or not. So I'm going to start with a Tackle, just to get rid of Sturdy in case it does have that instead of Rockhead. Hopefully he misses rollout here. Nope. Ooh, this is going to hurt. Sheesh. Okay, if we take one more of those, we're gone, but hopefully this leafage is enough to take him out. Oh, I think we just lost. Miss! Nope, I think we're dead. Damn it! Alright, we are in serious trouble if we can't even get past Geodude. You know what? I think it's time we get like a couple more levels and then we take on Rourke again, because that was severely disappointing. So I'm going to go grind for a bit, get like 2, maybe 3 more levels, and I will see you guys when I get to a sufficient level. I'll see you guys then. Alright, Pokepals, we are back. We got Turtwig up to level 13, and he learned Razor Leaf. So hopefully that is enough to get us through Rourke's fight. So what I'm thinking is, since Geodude is an obvious issue, I'm just going to knock him out straight away. And then hopefully I could be able to set up on Onyx for Cranidos. Because Cranidos, I think, is the biggest threat. If I would have known Geodude had Rollout beforehand, I wouldn't have set up on him. But now that I know he has Rollout, we're coming in here with a smarter plan. We can make better plays. Just like I do in my Impossible series. See how much this does. Oh, wow! And he didn't even have Sturdy. Thank goodness. Okay. Wow, that went a lot smoother. Okay, out comes Onyx. I just want to set up like a growth or two against him. That way I know I could defeat Cranidos. He's going to outspeed. Yeah, because the trainer before him had an Onyx that outsped us. So let's set up a growth or two. Now, I hope Onyx doesn't have Sturdy. Now, I wasn't like keeping up to date with this game when it was like being released because I was still on the fence, like I said in the last episode, about buying it. So I don't know if the Pokemon in this game have their hidden abilities. I know they have access to their hidden abilities, but like I don't know if they can themselves have hidden abilities like in the wild and stuff like that. I would imagine so, just because this is a remake, but then again they were like, it's a faithful remake, but it's not that faithful, because I did read some things about the game that I was very disappointed about. Like, did you guys know they got rid of the move Heal Order in this game? Which is like one of the signature moves of Vespiquen, who is like a native Sinnoh Pokemon. That's so stupid. I don't understand why Game Freak is like obsessed with removing attacks in the newer games. I don't understand why. And why do they make TMs one-time use again in this game? Granted, they said that TMs are easier to obtain in this game, and you get multiple from gym leaders as opposed to just one from a gym leader. But even so, it's really silly why they're doing what they're doing. Also, I probably should have Razor Leaf. He's not going to get the full health. Yeah, he's not getting the full health. Yeah, you guys could definitely hear the mucus in my throat is coming out now, because I just took my antibiotics about 20 minutes ago and they're starting to kick in. Alright. Oh, that was a crit. Nice. Okay, hopefully our preparations were enough to take out Cranidos, and we could end this episode, because this episode is getting kind of lengthy for my liking. Some of you may like this. Oh, I like that. He put the ball capsule on there and made the rock effect. That was cool. Uh-oh. Okay, that did a lot. Hopefully this is a one-shot. Let's go. Nice job, Turtwig. Level 14. Turtwig does take the longest to evolve out of all the Sinnoh starters. He evolves at level 18. So, it's going to be a while before we get ourselves a Torterra. Alright, and with that, we get our first gym badge, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see it. Bing! Beautiful. Let's update the layout. Boom. Very nice, very nice. Now, we should be getting the Stealth Rock TM for this, if I'm not mistaken. Unless they changed it. Stealth Rock, yep. Okay, and Torterra can actually learn Stealth Rock, so that's definitely going to come in handy when we take on the Bug Elite Four member. I can't think of his name right now. I think it's Charon? No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. His name will come back to me at some point. Get in the damn PC. Pokemon Center. Alright, so we're going to heal up Turtwig, and we're going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to play again a little bit off screen, and if I encounter our next Pokemon, which the next... Oh, what's up, Drew? I see you online. If I encounter our next member of the team, which I am hoping is going to be a Beezell, I will start recording, because Beezell is not that far, because we should be on our way to the Valley Windworks. So in the next episode, guys, we are going to catch our first new member of the team, take on Team Galactic at the Valley Windworks, and that will be episode 3. But until then, I hope you all stay safe and healthy. I'll do my best to get as healthy as I can between now and then, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Peace!
Red, white, and blue, yeah, I love this place. Excuse me, did you just watch this video? You must have if you made it this far into the video. And yet you haven't liked, commented, shared, or subscribed. The Rare Boy working very hard on these videos. Please do the man a favor.